Number 21, Quinton Post. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 31, Clay Thompson. The other forward, at 6'6", number 10, Jimmy Butler. At point guard, standing 6'2", number 30, Stephen Curry. Starting at the other guard, 5 feet 10 inches, number 11, DJ Dixon. Your head coach is Steve Kerr. Let's hear it for your Golden State Warriors.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, you'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. So the Nets starting 5. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Traore. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Liddell in at the 4 spot. And for Golden State, we've got Stephen Curry. Thompson is out there with Butler. Then there's Dixon. And it's Post in at the 5. So at this stage of the season, Tim, some teams I feel are already starting to look ahead to the playoffs. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think you're going to glimpse at what that looks like because your adrenaline is going to take you there. But I think the focus should be on the here and now, continuing to get better on a daily basis.
If you're not looking at what's in front of you, you're going to lose what's perhaps ahead of you. Boy,
that is so true.
Now, here's Thomas. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. It's rebounded by Curry. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Golden State moving it around. Dixon's shot is off. Thomas up top, guarded by Curry. Oh, Claxton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Butler. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Porter. He gets that one.
Michael Porter.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
A nice shot by Dixon.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
And the first timeout called in the game for Brooklyn. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Detroit. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Golden State, they're on cloud 9. You see how this team has come together, and they really silenced their doubters on the way.
Here's Liddell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Dixon. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Dixon. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn with the rebound. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
That's good from Dixon. Both free throws good from Dixon.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside Thomas. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Traore, guarded by Dixon. Traore can't hit. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Porter. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Here's Dixon. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Here's Curry with the 3, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Nobody has been better at clogging the passing lanes than this group, who are the tops in the league in steals since the All-Star break. And you look at Dixon, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Defensively, he's been a club. I mean, he has just been blanketing his opponent.
Pass to post. And they call an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Traore, still without a basket. And the ball out of play. The Warriors won back. Looking now at some numbers for him. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
And Brooklyn has possession. After the missed 3 from Dixon, Liddell's shot is off.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
That one goes. Count it.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Here's Traore, guarded by Dixon. Hits it from three-point range. Thomas got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Here's Porter. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dixon's shot is off.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Curry against Thomas. Score of the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Here's Dixon. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Dixon's got his second bucket tonight.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Nets leading by 5. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Dixon grabs the rebound. Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
Well, that's just excellent rebounding fundamentals right there. He found a body, and he cleared him out.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The rebound by the Nets. It's Porter outside. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Pass to Dixon. And yes, it's good. Dixon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he's just a jack of all trades. In addition to his scoring and defense, Barton is also a solid distributor.
And there's the foul. It's on Nolan Torrey.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
And the Warriors with some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Quentin Post. And Kuminga's subbed in for Thompson. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Hand's checked in. That one falls.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Timeout called the Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Stephen Curry. The Nets also changing it up. Brownie's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Torrey. Outside, Martin. Good work defensively by Horford.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And that one, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here is Thomas. 7 points in the game. Outside, Martin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Dixon. He's got 10. Here's Podziemski. And he lays it straight in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Thomas. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Pass to Clowney. And Moody pulls it down.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Good. And 12 points for Smooth.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Man. He's defended by Podziemski. There's Thomas with the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dixon's shot is off. The Nets with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to man. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Can hold from outside.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Smooth.
Second team
First
foul.
in scoring, first in steals,
line for two.
and then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Stolen. Podziemski with it. Williams picks him up. Pulls up. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his second basket of the game.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
To the paint, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Assisted.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Personal foul.
Yeah, nice, strong
Third team
finish
foul.
there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
For your Warriors.
And a moment now to look at the...
Substitution on the court.
completely new 5 on the floor. And a new group in for the Nets. Liddell's checked in. Porter comes in for Williams. Mann's checked in for Powell. And it's Traoré in for Martin. It's deflected. They recover it. Here's Clowney. It's rebounded by Golden State. Post has got 5 rebounds tonight. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Hield and Butler will slot in at the small and power forwards. Thompson is out there with Dixon. And it's Post in at the center position.
First personal
And a
foul.
moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
A re-jump.
It's the Nets now. Here's Dixon, guarded by Porter. Dixon passes to Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot!
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Pass to Liddell. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Butler. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Traoré. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Trailblazers in Portland, and that one drops for him.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
A nice shot by Dixon. Dixon's got 16. Nets trail by 6. Here's Traoré. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Here's Dixon. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
It's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
Cameron Thomas.
Here's Man. He had 13 points in the win against Portland. Here's Traore. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start. Warriors leading by 7. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Pass to Liddell. 5 on the clock. Thomas outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Dixon. Banked in off the glass. Dixon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Pass to Liddell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Traore.
Shooting for the Nets, Traore. Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Dixon. 21 points in the game. Thompson, left side. Shoots over man. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Traore. He's guarded by Dixon. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Al Horford is checked in for Quinton Post. The Nets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Here's Traore. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
For Brooklyn, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Here's Dixon. Pass to Buck. Over Thomas. Off the left rim and out.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Liddell. And he gets it to go. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Golden State moving the ball around. Latrey. Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Traore, defended by Dixon. Traore gets the bucket. Traore's got it all tied up now for the Nets. Pass to Podziemski. Plays it up and picks it in. Podziemski's got 6 points.
We've all fallen in love with the 3-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. down low, get close, open looks.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Man gets the bucket.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Here's Dixon. He's got 21. Loads it up for Butler. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 4 points this quarter.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Takes the 13-footer. Here's Claxton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Pajemski. 8 points for him. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thomas. And Thomas with the stop.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Got that one up quick. Dixon's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
That one good for 2. Traore's got 15.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically, they are being over.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead, up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
And your youth squad.